This is Maginoni, and here's some comic reviews for you. I'm gonna go kind of quick in some of these, and some of these I'll go a little bit slower. And in a way, I'll also combine it with the good, the bad, the disappointing. So let's go with the good first, and that is Justice League number 44. This book was freaking awesome. The art was great. The action was great. Especially the battle. It's basically the battle is so big between Darkseid and the Anti-Monitor that they don't even pay attention to the Justice League. While that fight's going on, you also have uh, Superman and Lex Luthor battling with the evil version of Superman. And, like Superman knows Luthor's afraid. But, Luthor's trying to be a little, defiant, which obviously is not going to work in that case. Great lines with them. Also, we have some dialogue between Bruce and Hal when they go to the Crime Syndicate world. And there's a really good exchange between these two people. It's basically like, everybody thinks Hal is the hero and everything, and then Batman's like, Hal, you're not the hero. The Ring's the hero. You're a mess. And I'm like, finally, thank you. Hal is a mess. Overall, I was really pleased with this. I was pleased with the direction. Now, granted, I think this fight would be phenomenal if we could spread this fight out a little bit more of just fighting, but at the same time, I understand that we can't. So what we have, I think, is really good. I'm very happy with this. Okay, the bad. That is the Batman Annual number 4. This... Okay, here's the deal with this one. Basically, it's Bruce Wayne is, he's not Batman, right? In his mind. He doesn't know how to fight. He doesn't know how to do anything. He's got this girl up there with the mansion. And then suddenly, Captain Cold, Clayface, and Riddler attack. Now, under normal circumstances, I would be, okay, look, if you're going to play the game that Bruce does not know how to do anything, because Bruce even goes, when Alfred goes, hey, I have a gun for you, he's like, I don't even know how to use this thing. Okay, that's fine if you play that from start to end. And if you play that start to end, you have Batman, Commissioner Gordon, Bat, Robot, Cyborg, Cop, Batman come busting in. Maybe you have Gotham police come in. I agree wholeheartedly. Let's go with that direction. But when you have peace-loving Bruce suddenly picking up the rifle, making it an impossible shot, so this way he can, save the day, and then, of course, fight off the villains without knowing his martial arts skills, without knowing how to fight, and winning, I'm done. It's like, make up your mind, DC editors. Does Bruce know how to fight, and you're going to bring that out? Or are you playing the game where he's really does not know what to do? And I think to play that card, at least in this issue, it's kind of like that hidden Easter egg, because not everybody buys annuals. So only a few people understood what just happened. And you're going to have to redo it all later on, which when you finally do it in the regular Batman comic, it lessens the impact because people already know. Some people already know. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Disappointing. Okay, disappointing has got to be Hail Hydra. I was really looking forward to reading Hail Hydra, but as the issues were going, I stopped. It was too much of everything. It's like it's like you have Hydra going after the rebellion. You have pretty much a rebellion who's trying to save the people, but the people are sheep and don't even really want to be saved. And the rebellion's dead for the most part in the second issue. And on top of that, it's like the sun of Captain America is irrelevant because he's technically dead. So it's kind of like it's just this book is just slowly just killing its interest. Which is a shame because I love Remender, but this book I just can't. Okay, let's do a couple quickies. Lots of fire. Lots of destruction, lots of fighting. Kind of like just picture Mad Max with Ghost Riders and fire. Lots of vengeance. MODOK. It's kind of funny. You're just waiting. Okay, I'm gonna give you this mental image to scar you for a while. Imagine this. Imagine MODOK getting busy with Thor. There you go. There you go. Didn't happen in the book, but I thought I'd give that image to you. Now, Inferno, number 5. Very uninspired ending. You know, you basically had a lot of, like, basically utter chaos, which is fine. At the beginning of the issue with the battle, you know, the battle ended the only way it really could have ended with Colossus and his sister, you know, fighting to the end. But when we get to the very end, it's kind of like, oh, we killed the villain. What happens if people want more of this? Oh, I know, we can set it up for the sequel, which may or may not happen. So that's what I kind of feel is kind of uninspired. I mean, I get it. It's what comic books do. It's what lesser readers would expect and eat that stuff up. But, you know, I don't know, maybe it's taste or change, but I need something that's higher level than that. And finally, Superman number 44. This one wasn't too bad. It's basically, you know, now we get the understanding of why Superman's, you know, depowered, which I wish happened sooner. But, you know, it is what it is. And basically what happens is the Royal Flush Gang goes, hey, you know, that's Clark Kent. Superman's Clark Kent. Let's go to his house and kill him type thing. And it's all of this type of nonsense. And it's like one thing after another where it's like all these supervillains start going after friends of Kent. So they basically Superman has to put a stop to that. He's still living in this world where everybody hates him. But, I don't know. I mean, to me, this issue seemed a lot better than some of the other ones. And to me, I think it just seemed like maybe it's the flow of everything. It's kind of like we caught up to the storyline and it moved. So I think that's part of the reason why I'm liking it more. But it's still not. I think there's a little better. I think there's actually a bigger story hidden here that they're not getting, that they're missing, which is well, you know, I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. But anyways, that's some good, bad, and ugly, and some reviews. We'll have some more stuff later. Like and share. Let me know what you thought was your good books, your bad, and your disappointing. And we'll have more stuff later. Until next time.